Welcome to Immigration Quicktake. This is Ellie Rutledge Silver with the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Last week, AILA's Department of State Liaison Committee met with DOS, and here to recap the meeting is Daniel Parisi, chair of the committee. Daniel, thanks for joining me. Did the DOS Visa Office have any updates to provide related to the recent executive order and presidential memorandum issued on March 6th?
Only that they are enjoined from enforcing the memo pending litigation, and that from their perspective, it's business as usual. They did say that the one thing to come out of the policy memo is the interagency working group, which is CIS, CBP, and the Department of State. And the way the working group is designed is each discrete issue that touches those three agencies will be discussed by the relevant subject matter experts within the agencies so they can work together on developing policy and harmonizing across the three agencies. But as far as travel bans and anything else that has come out of the executive order pending the litigation, they're enjoined from enforcing it.
Based on your discussions with DOS, could you clarify the difference between provisional and prudential revocations?
From their perspective, it's the same thing. A revocation is a revocation, whether it's prudential or provisional. From a policy standpoint, the prudential revocations happen when there is an underlying reason to revoke a specific visa. So in terms of prudential revocations for driving under the influence of alcohol, when a visa is prudentially revoked, the visa holder needs to seek another visa because that visa is facially invalid. However, with a provisional revocation, sometimes the visa holder doesn't even know that the visa has been revoked. So in terms of the 40,000 provisional revocations after the first executive order, many of those visa holders were never contacted. And once the underlying reason for that, the group of visa holders' visas is no longer a ground for revocation, those visas are automatically reinstated without the visa holder having to seek another visa. And we're going to see that as well with the EVIS registration for China. Once the visa is issued, it's not valid for travel to the US. So technically, all of those visas are provisionally revoked until the visa holder registers with EVIS. And then the revocation is removed and the visa is valid for travel to the US. So while their pointed answer in the written minutes that we got was, for us, there's no difference, a revocation is a revocation, what we can glean from the discussion we had is that a prudential revocation generally leads to a person needing to seek a new visa, and a provisional revocation can lead to the visa being reinstated without the person having to make a reapplication.
AILA members have reported recent delays in receiving responses to inquiries from LegalNet. What are some tips for following up on a legal matter with LegalNet?
What we were able to determine from our meeting on the 6th of April with the visa office is that the LegalNet portfolio is now geographically separated by attorney responsible for a geographic area within the Department of State. So all the Africa issues go to one person, all the Europe issues go to another person, and then they disseminate to their team to follow up on those. So what they've asked is that you clearly state the applicant's name as it appears on their passport, the case number if it's an immigrant visa case, the passport number and DS-160 number if it's a non-immigrant visa case, and the post where the application was submitted, which will help them track the cases and help them push those to the right person responsible for that portfolio. In terms of tracking the cases through LegalNet, we did talk about wait times with them, and they are aware that wait times have gone up a bit. And as they've said, wait times go up as the volume of visa applications go up because they may lead to issues that need to be cleared with LegalNet. They don't anticipate not having the staffing they need to address the LegalNet inquiries timely. However, if there is a lag the Department of State Committee has worked with the Visa Office to put together a process to contact LegalNet and try to shake free anything that appears to be stuck. The Department of State Practice Advisory is available on the AILA website at Infonet and outlines the steps in how long the attorney must wait to follow up with LegalNet, how long they must wait to follow up directly with the Department of State, the Department of State Committee's case liaison, and then once a case liaison request is made to the Department of State Committee, that's reviewed by the members of the committee and the AILA liaison staff and sent up to the Visa Office directly to see if anything can be done to move the case along.
Thanks, Daniel, for joining me. For the rest of you, please stay tuned for more updates from the American Immigration Lawyers Association.